Spartan Jameson Locke, UNSC. Captain Lasky sends his greetings, and thanks you for your cooperation.
Oni, out of the shadows. The spies announce themselves now, Agent Locke.
I'm a Spartan now, sir.
I know who you are. You were an agent when you volunteered to execute me.
I saved your life today.
Yet now you hunt another Spartan, the greatest of your clan.
Let him hunt. He'll never find us. It's Cortana. She touched every networked device in the camp. She knows the Guardian is here.
Locke, that thing's our last shot.
You have the firepower to get us in there.
Sunayan is the Covenant's final stronghold on Sanghelios. We will move only when victory is assured.
Doctor, Osiris will deploy within the hour. Have your plan ready. Guns down, Osiris. We're guests here.
Locke, I have a briefing prepared. Given Cortana's show of power, I am reluctant to discuss it over open channels.
Understood, Doctor. We're on our way.
When I joined the Swords of Sanghelios, I remained loyal to Jul Amdala. Today, I had my chance to kill the heretic, the false arbiter. He was readying his armor. My hand fell to my weapon and I saw the mark branded on his chest. He bears the mark, yet at that moment, I felt shame. His eyes caught mine and I looked away. It is strange. Perhaps there is more to him than I thought.
The Master Chief worked with Cortana for a while, right?
Yes. Chief considered her a close friend.
It's unusual for anyone to anthropomorphize an AI so deeply as to consider them a friend.
Unusual, but not unheard of.
Where sun and moon and planets roll, and stars that glow from pole to pole.
Interesting song.
Thanks! Human Prisoner used to sing. I thought maybe practice, sing with him. But then he was in Corpse Pile, so no singing with him. Happy to sing to you, though.
Locke, I was reading the Blue Team file you assembled. I knew the rumors about the original Spartans, the kidnappings, that conscription. I never wanted to believe it.
Lesson I learned about history a long time ago. It's full of things you don't want to believe.
I'm getting fuller of them all the time.
I'm stationed so close to the Arbiter, and gods, I have never felt so nervous. I set about polishing my armor straight away, but then thought the Arbiter might frown on such vanity. In battle, should I fly my Banshee to the front and show my skill, or would he see that as recklessness? I'm petrified. I would recuse myself from battle, but that would definitely disappoint him, would it not?
I thought Sanghelios would be different.
You'd be surprised how much we have in common with the Sangheli. For instance, they place huge importance on family and honor. What could be more human than that?
warriors meant to guard Sinayon against us, I suppose? Or are we retaking Sinayon from the occupying Covenant with the Titans at our backs? And when the Great Guardian awakes, will it save us or forsake us? My head swims. I long for problems that can be solved with a plasma grenade.
Our systems have been compromised.
By the human AI, not the Covenant.
It is sabotage! We must respond!
We fight one enemy at a time. Today, the Covenant.
The structure is being analyzed. Tread carefully, human.
Status report?
Ungoy infusions are running low. Contact Madame Harbor for resupply. What is it? Why do you pause? This wound is familiar. Endama Keep. Their plasma blades burn less intensely, harder to cut armor, but the injuries are more grievous and do not cauterize. So the blades leave Sangheli alive, but too wounded to fight. Most choose suicide to preserve their honor, making any wound a death blow. Barbaric, indeed. Had I ever met Jul Endama, I would have gutted him with my bare claws. Touch me. You ominous filth. And the Arbiter himself would not order me here. I can ill afford to lose warriors, even those as inconsequential as yourself. You spilled blood outside of battle. I would rather take my own life than let you touch me.
After all Halsey did to the Master Chief and Blue Team, and when they were kids no less, after all that, she still acts like she cares about them?
Psycheval says Halsey thinks of the Chief as her son. She has a motherly attitude towards all of her Spartans.
I'm glad I haven't read that psych report. Not sure I'd ever feel clean again.
To spill blood outside of battle is a great dishonor. Words burned into all Sangheli since they were young, and to me. And for a time, I believed. I watched my brothers die around me and never dared give aid. Stitching a wound close brings dishonor. Setting a broken bone brings dishonor. Words of the ignorant ancient who never saw undetonated needle rounds pulsing beneath a brother's skin. If shame is the price of compassion, so be it.
I meant to ask, Buck, did you get any word to Veronica before we left?
Yeah, but she's working, so I don't expect she'll hear my call for a few weeks.
How does that work? Veronica and Oni, you're both always at opposite ends of the galaxy.
Works fine. Times we're in the same place make up for the times we're not.
There is no honor in dying in a tent, medic. The Sangheli must fall in battle. There is no battlefield harsher than a medic tent. Are you mad? You know nothing of combat. You fool. When I draw my weapons, it is for combat with death herself. I defend you with knife and needle. I fear no enemy. Not even death. Yes, that is what they always say. The Covenant's eyes see farther than their arms reach. I have prepared the beds. Our airstrikes will drive them out of hiding and into our ground troops. We clear and hold the indicated zones. We have sufficient military strength to handle the Covenant defenses.
If the human plan holds, they will awaken the Guardian. And then Sinayon is ours.
Over here, Osiris. I have located a means to activate the Guardian.
Osiris reporting in, Dr. Halsey.
Anthropological linguistics log. Kolatka Brem speaking. Our history is lost in a haze of lies and myth. As the Covenant ends, I wish to relearn what we've lost. But the eroded and half-ruined glyphs in this place are maddening. Fragments of words dance before me. Here, prophecy. And here, reunite. Or restore. Then a warning, something about responsibility and a great drowning. I could study here for years.
Forerunners. He moved against Indama and sought to unite us under a single leader. And since I have never heard of this Nishum, I assume he failed. All I am saying, brother, is that we must not follow simply because we are told to. You talk of following like a lonely grunt. We are at war, fool. Orders are orders. Act like you understand that. The Arbiter is a soldier, just like you. He is not perfect. He is wise and brave. That is more than I can say for you. Tread carefully.
Osiris? Been briefed by Halsey already?
Not yet, Commander. I'll talk to her ASAP.
Status update. I'm playing along with your protocol here, Tel. If the Fours bring me an active constructor, I can interface with the Guardian. It will receive Cortana's signal the moment it activates and initiates slip space, but I think I can make sure it leaves the sea before it jumps. I'll get it in the skies over Sunayan, like you asked. In return, send me some assistants with brains in their heads, and loosen this damn security. I'm not going anywhere.
Give me space. Move.
Long sidelines here.
So, here is a big question. Do humans make eggs? True or the other one? I know you give up, so I'll tell you. I don't remember, actually, but it was a question we had to know. Another one was, what kinds of things humans breathe? Not waters. You put them in waters and forget about it. Ha! They get real quiet after breathing waters. So, how come do you figure stuff looks different sometimes? I mean, like guns or the Arbiter. I mean, do you remember being more purpler? I do. Maybe just my eyes getting smarter, but I swear sometimes it's like there's a whole spaceship is different. And nobody says anything. And was the Gray Mind always so much scary? I don't know, he was like a big puppet, big flappy thing. Maybe just me that notices stuff. You gotta quit talking in Sangheili, okay? You gotta talk human. I don't understand Sangheili. All I hear is blurk, blurk, blurk. One night, I was sneaking around in the ship. I mean, I was walking, right? Just regular walking. But this one Sangheili saw me, and he got mad and started yelling about how there's no honor in being a secret sneaker. You know how they are with their honor. It's always honor this and honor that. Have an honor, take an honor, do a big honor. Yeah. I forget, what was I talking about? You know, you don't talk much. Are you just doing the Sangheili brain thing? Keep breathing. Very honorable to be breathing and tall and making yells at everybody. Are you thinking that? Or are you just being quiet? So last night, instead of sleeping, me and the other Ungoi was up talking about battles. And my buddy Gribble was saying all about how he shot at a Spartan human once. No kidding. I mean, I'm serious. And it was an amazing story. It was the kind of story that makes you proud to do a war, even though we don't do wars with humans no more because the Arbiter said not to, right? It was so amazing. We forgot we've been told to be asleep. I'm serious, like 8 times already. But everybody was yelling, so I started yelling too, and you know how it feels to yell real loud about something? I mean, real loud. It feels great. How long you trained for to join the Swords of Sanghelios? Because I did a lot of training back in the Covenant for all kinds of combat. I done weeks of trainings with all the best guns so I could be the strongest. You know how good Ungoi brains are for making a learn, right? It's because of our synapses are super great. So we learn the best and the fastest. That's very true. It is, because of biology. They say Ungoi training for a week is like Sangheili trains for a whole year because of the power of Ungoi brains. We are weird smart. Really, weird smart. Sometimes new learns push out the old stuff. You ever have that happen? Like, I'm so good at charging plasma pistols and throwing grenades and also being friends. I used to be real good at quantum theories once, but then I got way into throwing grenades. I think it was a pretty smart decision, you know, since so much of doing war is knowing when to throw grenades at something. You know, maybe humans are way braver than we think. They're doing all kinds of honors, flying in those pigeons, or peregrine, or percolator ships, or whatever you call them. Like rocks with wings. Seriously. Never seen one land the side up you want, or even landed on purpose. Maybe all those crashes is a strategy. Maybe we're supposed to think, wow, they treat their own ships so bad. Just think how much they're gonna wreck ours. Clever.
The Covenant's eyes see farther than their arms reach.
Here's a big question. Do humans make eggs? True or the other one? I know you give up, so I'll tell you. I don't remember, actually, but it was a question we needed to know.
Osiris.
Arbiter, you know I do not follow the old ways, but to allow a human to awaken the Guardian...
That discomfort you feel, that betrayal, I am depending on it.
Sir?
The Covenant soldiers will hear the Guardian wake from its slumber. They will look up over the bodies of their brothers through the smoke of that burning city. They will look to the horizon as their holy idol rises from the sea and forsakes them. And that is when the Covenant dies.
Listen up. This is a constructor, a Forerunner tool I can use to interface with the Guardian. Constructors were ubiquitous in Forerunner facilities. These hills are riddled with support stations for the Sanghelios Guardian. Palmer has the coordinates of one such station. Finding a constructor there should be simple. Nothing more you can do from here. Head out.
Ready for report!
We will need more fuel rods soon. Is the cliffside secure? Yes. We posted patrols.
Supply says Ratchet will be late. Again.
Ready when you are, Osiris.
We're ready, Commander Palmer.
Okay, let's go. Osiris, Halsey's constructor is in a Forerunner facility north of here, but the Coveys have a Kraken parked between you and it. Arbiter's people are set to hit the Kraken from the air while you handle ground support. Once you've reached the rally point, Arbiter will give the green light.
Understood, Commander.
Patching you into Arbiter's battle net now. Good luck out there, Spartans.
Sword of Sanghelios, visual on Kraken, stand by. All wings report. Attack wing Siktar, in position. Attack wing Lar, in position. Attack wing Jardam, in position. All wings hold here until Arbiter signals our attack run. Confirmed. Holding steady.
Push up.
You got it!
Took location.
When night falls, even the greatest Colo herder will still smell like a Colo.
Get attached to the Arbiter right now.
Covenant ahead.
Jakularak, my brother. We were raised to respect our ancestors. What would they think about your allegiance to humans? What would they think about you following the false arbiter who brought shame on us all? Come home to the Covenant, brother.
Commander Palmer, we're in position.
Copy that. Arbiter, you're up.
Affirmative. Warriors of Madame. Swords of Sanghelios. Commence attack. Affirmative.
Friendlies in the air, Osiris. Focus fire on ground forces.
Kraken's on the move!
All Banshee wings. Engage the Kraken.
Arbiter's people have the Kraken distracted. You're clear to advance on the Constructor's coordinates.
Affirmative, Commander. Let's go.
Jackal's coming down the stairs!
Arbiter's taking that thing on in Banshees? That's brave.
Focus fire on the deck. I will crack your armor. Covenant girl. Targeting a few.
Come on, Q-Yard. I'll give you a free shot.
Attack wing Dargon flank. Target Covenant aircraft. Attack wing law. Target propulsion control. Kraken returning fire. Heavy enemy fire. Difficult to evade. Deep shields facing forward. Stay clear of those legs. Phantoms returning fire. St. Helios is my home. I have been a member of the Covenant since before birth. Now nothing but lies and false hopes surround me. There is no honor in fighting your own kind. It is time for a new world of united elites. Incoming Banshees. Sector leader, you are too low. Pull up. Phantom down. Repeat. Phantom down.
Keep moving, Spartans. Covenant are bringing in reinforcements.
Enemy on the bridge! Careful, you and the Jackal are behind you.
The swords of St. You can succeed.
Jackal's taking cover. Flank him.
Opening fire!
Shield in the way. Take it down.
Shield's gotta have a weak spot.
All clear. Get that shield down.
The shield's self-repairing.
Focus fire.
I
He fell during the battle at the Elder Council chambers. He thought he could kill the Arbiter and help the Ungoy's place in the Covenant. But one of the Spartans killed him. I will avenge him. I will kill the Spartans and keep their armor as a trophy.
Shields down.
The Covenant abandoned their ground forces. Thrust the attack!
Spartan, the enemy is retreating into the temple ground. That location is between Osiris and their destination.
Copy, Arbiter. Spartans, keep the pressure on.
Affirmative, Commander.
Kraken's moving back! Keep it out of range from the Spartans. It's changing trajectory. 2 on the left, engaging. Incoming! Watch out! Watch out!
Kraken's back! Watch out!
Keep your distance. Get to the temple ground.
Taking heavy fire! Attract the Kraken away from the Spartans.
Jakarok, my brother. Your tales and our hunts fill me with sadness for times gone. If your desire is to meet again, let it be as brothers, united for the Covenant.
Firing!
We are falling back.
Spartan, the Kraken is pulling away. We move to pursue.
Copy, Arbiter. Good hunting. Osiris, Kraken's out of the picture. Keep moving.
I'm out of the ghost.